everyone, welcome China Essence, and I'm your host Ling Hui. Today our topic is body and the mind. Have you ever wondered which one is more important? Should I have a strong body or should I have a strong mind? You know, we Chinese will never choose one from them because those two things are one in our mindset. And I can give you one example that in our daily lives. For example, in China, the Tai Chi, Kung Fu, as you know, or Qigong, you probably know those things. It's if you have ever practiced that in your life, you will understand those moves are never about the move or the body. It's about your breath and your higher conscious being able to align your body, your mind, your brain, your higher conscious into one place. And only that you can bring the higher conscious to all your body part, you can do the move right. And it takes years to develop that beautiful postures you see from Jackie Chan or all these great Kung Fu masters. And you remember one famous one is be water, right? How can a human be water? Actually, human are water. 70% of a body are composed by water. So, in Tai Chi is so important. You keep relaxing, but you being able to get through some things. We have a famous saying called use intention, not tension. If your muscles are fully with tension, in Chinese Kung Fu serials, it's blocked. The true energy or the force cannot get through from your body. And generally, the body is getting the force from the land and from the heaven. So if your body is blocked, with this heavy muscles and with this heavy strength, it cannot move. But the energy moving inside your system is the most important things. So I have a very interesting story. As you know, I truly love Tao and Taoism and Tao Te Ching. That I have spending years of reading Taos with my friend who is living in Israel. And I have so many different seminars and talking about Tao and the philosophy of Tao, the wisdom of Tao. So once upon a time, I visited a very ancient Chinese Tao temple in Yunnan province. So I know you probably have this imagination that there is a master. Truly, there is a master. So one on our way to this Asian temple, the temple is at least 500 years. So I ask a question I'm so proud. I'm talking to the master I read a lot of Tao, and do you want to spend some time to discuss with me on the Tao, the wisdom of the Tao? I still remember that face. The master looked at me you cannot read all those things without truly practice Tai Chi or Qigong, because without your body start truly understand all this philosophy, only your mind understand that it's just an idea. It's not Tao, because everything in nature is, it's manifest in a physical level. So for example, in Tao, water is important. Be gentle, be soft, be watery, and allow yourself to flow. Those ideas are ideas easy to talk about, but how do you be water in your normal life, right? How, right? And one thing is simple, is in Tai Chi, all the moves are qi flowing. That is water. And if you do move that's not water. And that's simple. Until the moment your body can feel the qi flow inside of you and your move becomes so gentle, soft, and with power, you don't understand water. You probably understand the idea of water, but you don't. So that's some gentle, like a great example of the lesson I learned from that master. So in his temple, I have to practice Tai Chi every day to feeling this Qi energy inside of me. Or I am not allowed to talk about all these ideas from Taoism, and you know, and something. So it's, and Tai Chi is quite different from yoga. I have been practicing yoga for like dozen a dozen years. So for a very long time, I can tell you the difference between Tai Chi and yoga. Yoga is finding mood and strength in stillness. Tai Chi is opposite. Is finding stillness in move. And why it's like that? That is because that we Chinese people are all farmers. It means in our daily life we have to do a lot of physical labor, and because those labors, your muscles can get tired and tight, and sore, and it's not good for your health. So all this Tai Chi is teaching you how to keep your strength while in a relaxing way. In Tai Chi, it will never tell you relax. This is so interesting. I have to tell you, in Tai Chi, it never tell you relax. It tell you like be intact and be centered while relaxing all your muscles. It can teach you a very difficult posture and tell you, you cannot make any force on your knees, any force on your thighs, any force on your back, but you are relaxing there, but your conscious is super awake, and you have to be like that. And that's like the Tai Chi movement. And for Chinese people, the physical body, and we are very sensitive to our physical body. For example, if I'm angry, if I go to a Chinese doctor medicine, I tell them like I cannot sleep, and I have some problem with my skin, and through the Chinese medicine, they will just look at me like, are you angry these days? And I will say yes, and he will just look at me like, darling, until the moment you are you have less anger, I cannot help you too much. And some Chinese medicine can help me, but the problem, the Chinese doctor will never tell me it's from all sides. Like you have certain things, something is going wrong with your body. No, it tell you you have something going wrong with your mind, and we do something to practice our mind. And he probably will teach me some kung fu postures to cooling down my heart, but he will never reason that how to say symptom as something outside my body. So the mind and the body is one thing. So like in Chinese culture, it's very easy to say that someone who talk too much, or someone who looks like have so many wisdom and so many knowledge, it's not that wise, because talking too much is a kind of letting your chi out, and you keep talking, you cannot hold yourself. It's a symptom that you cannot hold yourself as one. You have to get attention from outside, or you have to throw things out, and it's not that healthy. And those masters in Chinese Kung Fu, have you ever noticed that in Kung Fu master, none of them are super strong, like big muscles and like a bag and pack? No, they don't have those things. They are slim and they are gentle. They look like super soft, but when they move, oh, it's not kidding. So there's something about the Chinese body and mind. I think this is so important. And no matter you are in a Buddhism temple or Taoism temple, the movement is always the most important things. Like you have to wake up early, you have to do a lot of Tai Chi Kung Fu practice, and through the practice you can have higher conscious on your breath, have higher conscious on the energy field, have higher conscious on your natural practice in your daytime. this is my ideas, like this is my sharing on the mind and the body. I'm not any kind of master, as you can see, but I do have a good life physically and mind and all the parts. So, and thank you for following up the China Essence. And if you have any question on China or the spirit side of China, let me know, and I can talk about it. And I'm thinking about start a series of videos on Taoism, and let me know what you are interested. Love you.